of Rear Naked Locks. We're going to go ahead and run through this upcoming pay-per-view. Dustin Poirier's last fight against Max Holloway in his hometown, Louisiana. We're going to give you guys a rundown on each fight. And then stay tuned for the end for the bets, because we're going to give you guys the best odds to cash. How you feel about this?
Honestly, I mean, I see a lot of people hating on this card, but I think it's exciting. I think there's going to be a lot of finishes. Looking forward to seeing Lock Dog versus Kyler Phillips. I think this will be a coming out party for our boy Lock Dog, but I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. It's like a very contender series heavy, but I feel like there's a lot of fighters that hopefully, like, if they come to fight, you know, like, probably make some good fights out of it, but definitely, like, a lot of new people. But, you know, like, just based off when I was doing my research on each fight, I was like, some of these fights have the potential to be good. It just depends, like, if they show up or not.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a violent finish in all of them. I mean, even in that Pitbull versus Ige fight, it's like two sluggers. Somebody's getting chinned it, but we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see.
All right, but let's get into that first fight. In that first fight, we got Judice versus Nicole Caliari. I'll be honest, this fight's pretty low level, honestly. Caliari seems, I don't know, like she has like 1 foot out the door, 1 foot in the door. I'm not sure how serious she's taking her career. She has like decent striking and pretty good grappling, but she's pretty mid, like physically. So like, I think Judice, with her high level striking, I think she's gonna piece her up on the feet. It's probably be a gimme fight for her, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. I was looking at the tape. You know, both contender series fighters. I'm gonna pick with Henry. Like, I got Judice just because I feel like she has a better striking advantage. And I was watching one of Kalahari's fights, and you know, her striking just looks mid. Like, it's either takedown or bust for her, but she doesn't have any like double legs or single legs. I just don't see Judice getting controlled on the cage or anything like that. So I feel like it's gonna be an easy 30-27 or even like a late finish for Judice, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you guys want to parlay Judice, I think she's pretty safe. I was gonna choose her in our parlays originally, but it's kind of just stick to only the guy fights. But yeah, I think she's pretty safe though.
All right, next up we got Ferreria versus was it Mcvey? Yeah, Ferreira's a big favorite in this one for a reason. I got Ferreira. Mcvey is coming from LFA. Dude, I was doing some research on him. Bro, his last 3 opponents, combined record, 0-11. So it's like, this guy is one of those fighters that just getting handpicked opponents to make it to the UFC. And I feel like he's going to get exposed. So I got Ferreira by KO. Ferreira money line, but it's just not enough juice going money line. So I could even see like round 1 finish.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, -700 is fucking steep, but just because we have seen Ferreira get knocked out by tall fighters like Rizzaboyev. It's just Mcvey. He's super young in his career, bro. He's super stiff in his striking, like head up in the air. He does have like pretty like slick grappling. Like, he had a pretty. I think it was a darts, but yeah, I just don't see him getting this fight to the mat. Like, well, at least with him having top control, because we seen Ferreira win his last fight by submission. So, but yeah, it's probably gonna be a Ferreira quick fucking just explosive hook onto McVeigh's chin, round 1 KO. That dude just got dirty. Give the fucking shit drink Dumas into fucking Bruno Ferreira is crazy.
Yeah, like definitely not the easiest road, you know.
Yeah, I thought they were trying to give this guy a free win because McVey does like little Trump impressions during his wins, but I guess not.
Nah, they're like, fuck, it's like fake Jesus over here.
Yeah.
All right, next up. We have Spann versus Brzeski. A lot of people aren't really too high on Spann on this. I mean, he's very inconsistent, but I feel like in this fight he has a clear path to victory. They're both like, Spann is 1-4, Brzeski's 1-7 in his last like 8. But I feel like Spann with the experience and has better like striking advantage. I feel like Spann can edge this one out. I mean, on paper, like if you don't know much about these fighters, you're gonna be like, that's it's pretty low level, and it kind of is. But I feel like Spann is just that much better than Brzeski. So I got Spann money line, or even like Spann KO, inside the distance. Or if fight doesn't go the distance, probably be the play because they're both kind of mid, and I could just see each other like chin in the air, just one of them getting caught. Because Spann's been caught in the past.
Yeah, I mean, originally, Chato had this guy Spann is one of his picks, and then I kind of shit on him, but then I stole the pick. So I just can't see any world where Brzeski wins this fight, bro. Spann should be able. If he wants to chin Brzeski, he can chin him. If he wants to submit him, he can submit him. This guy Brzeski is so fucking slow. There's absolutely no chance that he survives a 3-round fight with Ryan Spann, unless Ryan Spann shows up looking like Kennedy and Chezico against OSP, just hesitant, no punches. Yeah, this should be a win for Ryan Spann. I think he gets it on round one. Most of his wins are in round one, so a little sprinkle of Ryan Spann round one, and I think that catches.
Yeah, and then Brzeski, like, since you brought up Kennedy stiff Brzeski, and so did Parkin. He's coming off 2 KO losses. It's about to be 3.
And,
I can see it being 3.
Parkin's not even a KO guy, so it's like we see Ryan Spann hurt a lot of guys. So I think it's a give me 5 for him.
Yeah, so give me Spann.
9%. Next up, we got Jimmy Crute against Marcin Prachnio. That's another fight where I wanted to go with the underdog here. I just fucking can't. I just can't. Prachnio, he's pretty average. This guy got submitted by Modestus Bukakas. That's all you need to know about this fight. Jimmy Crute should be able to either, if he wants to get him down, get him down. If he wants to knock him out on the feet, he can knock him out on the feet. I think Jimmy Crute gets it done easily. If you're scared of Jimmy Crute taking the money line, you can take the under with 2.5. Because I don't think this goes long. But Jimmy Crute, he finally gets that win. And yeah, Marcin Prachnio sucks ass.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm going with Jimmy Crute, but like if you guys really don't know about Jimmy Crute's career, dude has just been the most unluckiest fighter I've seen in the past couple of years, dude. His last 5 fights, he's either lost or he's either gone to a draw just for dumb straight decisions by him and like his opponents. But I feel like he's the younger fighter. He's more well-rounded. And I feel like he has a significant ground advantage. So I feel like he's going to take this fight to the ground. And I just honestly don't think Prachnio is good, to be honest. So like I'm gonna go, just go Crute money line or like a late sub.
Yeah, how's this dude beat Khalil Roundtree back in the day is beyond me, but so we see Stranger Things, fucking Matt Serra beat GSP. So sometimes shit happens.
That shit back. All right. So we got Adam Fugitt versus Islam Dulatov. I don't know if you guys watched that Show Me the Money podcast. Supposedly like this Dulatov dude is like he's like a legit model or some shit like that. So like that kind of was like I was like, oh fuck, like I'm gonna go ahead and bet on somebody like this. But I was watching some of his fights. Dude goes for the finish, bro. He's well rounded, KO subs, and Fugitt like not a lot of people like Fugitt, but he's pretty good. I mean, like he's definitely not gonna be like top 10, but he's definitely like a gatekeeper. So like if Islam could get through this guy, he's definitely gonna be a contender. I got Islam inside the distance because all of his wins, most of his wins actually are from inside the distance. So either sub or KO, I feel like he could get it done against Adam.
I agree here. I mean, Fuggett's good. Well, he's decent. He's decent. But like, I mean, we've seen him like survive on the feet against powerful strikers. But this guy Dulatov is a tornado, bro. He just goes in there. He's reckless. He's throwing hooks. He's going for the finish. I think a sneaky play on this one might be the over 1.5, just because Fugitt is tough. Over 1.5, you got that plus 165. But yeah, I mean, it's not Dulatov getting him out of there. I think it's gonna be a late round 2, round 3 finish. I just don't think Fugitt's gonna be able to survive the pressure that Dulatov's gonna bring to him. He's too clean of a striker, whereas Dulatov is reckless. So I think he's gonna drown. But yeah, give me Dulatov by I'll say round 2 KO, TKO.
Yeah, I mean, Adams just like he's inconsistent. Like his last win was Josh Quinlan. I don't think Quinlan's that good. So
Yeah.
so I was
So
like, plus the inconsistency, give me Islam. Stay tuned for our parlay with Islam.
after that, we got Ateba Gautier versus Robert Valentin. It's another fight, man. Pre-tape, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take Valentin here. He's gonna show this rookie his levels to this shit. After tape, there's no fucking way, bro. there's no way. Valentin, I just don't remember him getting rocked as much as he does. He gets rocked like every fight. Like he's more of a situational grappler. Like if the submission presents itself, he will jump on it. But this dude gets wobbled, and if you're getting wobbled by these less powerful guys, you're probably going to sleep here. So I got Gautier by murder in round one. The only way Valentin wins here is if Gautier knocks him down, he jumps into his guard, and he happens to freaking fall into a triangle or something. But I think Gautier cruises here.
Yeah, I got Valentin by heel hook. No, I'm kidding. No, like I got Gautier. I was high on Valentin since he came out of the tough. Like I was telling Henry that like he might win it all. That he lost to Loiter, and he lost to Finley. But we all know Finley's probably one of the weakest fighters I've ever seen in my life. But I have Gautier by KO. Just like Henry said, like Valentin just hasn't fulfilled his potential. Dude gets tagged up. I don't know what's going on, if it's just like a mental lapse or something. But if you have a mental lapse against Gautier, dude's he's gonna make you comatose in the fucking octagon, bro. If you guys don't know who this guy, dude has cannons on. He's bisexual with his hands, bro. Left or right, he tags you, you're going to sleep, bro.
Yeah, and then one more thing about Valentin is like this guy does not have the takedowns, the takedown ability to get Gautier down. He does have some like slick judo, but getting takedowns from the clinch like that against someone like Gautier I assume is very difficult. So if it stays on the feet, Gautier murders him. But yeah, he's minus 550 for a reason. I think it's very justified.
All right. Next up, we got Prado versus Veretennikov. Me and Henry are going back and forth up like about this. I chose Prado right away, and then Henry's like, I don't know, I'm gonna fade Prado, and then I'm gonna go Prado. So it made me do a little bit more research. And yeah, I'm sticking with my guns. I'm going Prado. Going Prado. I mean, if you look at the fighters he's gone the distance with, Jake Matthews, Zellhuber, dude has a nasty chin. Obviously, you can't have a UFC career just living off your chin, but dude is tough. I feel like he can outdog his opponent in this fight. So I'm going with Prado. And Veretennikov, however you pronounce his last name, he's coming back-to-back losses, and he just got KO'd like in February. So I feel like if you go chin to chin with Prado, you're probably going to lose that or like edge off a decision, but like I don't see that happening. I got Prado money line.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason why I was hesitant on this pick is because Prado's not a 170-pound fighter, bro. Like this guy is too small for the division. He was fighting most of his fights at 155 and randomly went up to 170 to fight Jake Matthews. And if you watch that fight, he's too fucking small, bro. He's too small. Like he wasn't able to eat the punches like Matthews was. Like those punches were hurting him. So I thought originally, like watching Veretennikov, like I know he did lose both fights, but like this guy he has high level striking, he has big power. The problem is his volume. I kept trying to convince myself that Veretennikov was the side. I just can't do it, bro. Like, just the low volume, lack of cardio. So if he doesn't knock out Prado around one, he's getting fucking drowned. So I think Prado's gonna end up with the knockout here. I think he's gonna be a knockout just from overwhelming Veretennikov. So I would say take round 2, round 3 for Prado. I still wouldn't parlay him just because he does live on his chin, bro. He lives on his chin, and Veretennikov has a massive size advantage. He does have power. Like he hit Danny Barlow with some good shots, and if he hits Prado with those shots, Yes, he has never been knocked out, but this is the first time for everything. But yeah, we're both on Prado here. I would say take the over. It's probably going to be a very technical fight where there's two killers, but yeah, Prado round 2, round 3.
Yeah, definitely the over 1.5 is probably a safer bet, to be honest.
Yeah. All right, next up, we got Marvin Vettori versus Brendan Allen. It's another fight where I keep going back and forth. I was on the Vettori side, then I was on the Allen side. I'm back on the Vettori side, though, honestly. I just think he's due for a win. He's looked like shit. Well, I mean, if he watches back to both Dolitza fights, I think Dolitza is just a bad matchup for him because he's a fucking juggernaut. He just eats punches for breakfast, walks you down. So similar to the Cannonier fight, it was a Cannonier fight where Vettori just couldn't keep his foot on the gas and walk them down. Whereas here, Brendan Allen doesn't have that much power. His striking is kind of average. So if he doesn't get Vettori down, I think Vettori's going to be able to walk him down on the feet. So yeah, give me Marvin Vettori by decision. I know it's Allen's hometown, so it might be a gifted decision for him. But yeah, we're going to risk it. Plus 200 Vettori, I think that's good value.
Yeah, definitely. If you're going value, go for Vettori. But I'm gonna have to go against Henry on this one. I'm gonna go Allen. I was doing my research right before we got on. I feel like the only advantage Vettori has is just dude's like a fucking walking zombie, and he has way more cardio than Allen. But since this is a 3-round fight, I think Allen could outpoint him. I don't think he's gonna take him down and sub him. His striking is kind of mid, but I feel like his octagon control and his peppering could probably edge out a decision, especially because it's in his hometown. So I got like Allen by unanimous decision or Allen plus the 1.5 will probably be your best guess because it's either like if it's a finish, it's probably be a late finish by Vettori because Allen gasses, or like a miraculous submission by Allen. But I really don't see that happening, bro. I feel like this fight's gonna go to distance, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a good fight though. I mean, but there's probably be like 200, 300 significant strikes combined. So it's probably be exciting. Yeah, I just want to bet on this fight. I mean, honestly, if you're a value better, it's definitely Vettori because I think it's 50-55. But yeah, I'll take Vettori. Chapter's going to be on the Allen side, but should be a good fight.
All right, next up, we got my boy Lock Dog versus the dude. I forgot his name, dude. From
Jared Leto.
Yeah, Jared. Dude, I bet against Jared Leto when he fought Pedro Munoz, and I'm never gonna that because I'd put like a bet on him after round 1, and like Henry's like, yeah, you just fucking donated that 50, and like I don't like the dude after that, but I feel like Lockdown has a significant advantage here. Dude is extremely dangerous on his feet. He's all gas, no brakes. He's coming off like he has a nasty kill streak right now, coming off the Contender Series as well. So I have Lock Dog money line or even Lock Dog KO. Like, how you feeling about this fight?
Honestly, if Kyler Phillips had any form of cardio, I would have Phillips here. But the fact that his cardio is so weak, like we've seen Lock Dog get taken down. We've seen him drop rounds before. He dropped round 1 against Said Nurmagomedov because Said was able to pressure him with the grappling. So if Phillips had the cardio to keep up a pace like that and a fight like that, I would have the Phillips side. But because he doesn't, like, dude, this guy has gassed against Rob Font. He was gassed against Pedro Munoz. It's like, this guy, yeah, then he's tested positive. Yeah, he hasn't looked the same. Like, I was big on Phillips back like before, but he hasn't looked the same. I'm not sure if he takes his career as serious anymore. He is pretty slick with the striking, but Lockdog should have him beat just on the feet with power, with the volume, with the cardio. So I think Lockdog is a lock, honestly. Give me Oliveira money line. He might be able to knock Phillips out, honestly, with like after he gets tired. Yeah, I think Lockdog is a lock, and that's me my player.
Yeah, like Lock Dog definitely he's fought better fighters too. Like he beat Sticky Ricky and Said, And like if you look at Kyler Phillips's like past victories, like Pedro Munoz, like come on now, you know.
Yeah. And then if you look at the odds, like the odds are closing in Phillips' favor. So if you wait, you might better get a better line on Oliveira. When I looked at it a couple of days ago, it was like minus 170. I'm looking at it now; it's minus 156. So maybe as we get closer to the week, you might get minus 125 or some even money. But we'll see. I got Oliveira here. It's definitely one of my plays for the week.
Yep, just go lock dog.
After that, we got Michael Johnson versus Daniel Zellhuber. Michael Johnson is a one-round fighter, so if he doesn't finish Zellhuber in one, he's going to get pieced up. I see some people are making an argument for Johnson. I just don't see it, bro. Like we've seen guys try to take Zellhuber down, and this guy has slick submissions. We've seen Johnson fucking fumble after taking round one, and it just completely falling apart round two, round three. Zellhuber puts out dummy volume. He puts out a lot of damage. He has very slick submissions. So unless Johnson knocks him out in round one, I think Zellhuber's a gift here. I think he should be minus 600, minus 700. But yeah, give me Zellhuber all day here.
Yeah, I'm about to go with Henry on this one. I got Zellhuber. Michael Johnson's 39. He's never been that guy that's like has a gas tank for 3 rounds or even 5 rounds. But like, just like Henry said, it's 1 round or bust. He definitely has the power to knock anybody out. Like he knocked my boy Dustin out cold, so he can do it to Zellhuber too. But you know, Zellhuber has pretty good defense, and I feel like he could win like in the later rounds or even like edge out a decision. So I got the safe play for me could be Zellhuber by decision, because I could see it like 29-28. Probably like Michael Johnson might win the first round, but he's probably going to lose round 2 and 3.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the guys that Zellhuber has lost to, there's lots of guys that are all pressure for the entirety of the 15 minutes. Ribovic, I think it was Yagos, or I forgot who beat him the first time. But pressure fighters. Johnson doesn't have the cardio to keep that up. So Zellhuber all day here. I just realized I said minus 600. He's minus 600. He should be minus 1,000. But yeah, give me Zellhuber here.
All right, next up, we got Dan Ige versus Chihuahua. Now versus Pitbull. So I'm going with Dan Ige. You know, I think Dan Ige is going to show this guy that there's levels. Like Pitbull's obviously he's battle tested, but he's, to me, man, his last couple of fights, his last fight, it was just a bad matchup. Like, let's just be honest. All right, it's a bad matchup. And even like his fight in Bellator, he beat that Canadian. The Canadian, in my opinion, wasn't really that good. Pitbull from a couple years ago could be a different story. Okay, but dude is way past his prime. I got Dan Ige by decision. I could even see him cracking this dude. So like I'm going Dan Ige money line, or like if you want Dan Ige and over 1.5, I feel like he'll get him out. Like in the later rounds, definitely not. If it's a finish in the early rounds, it's probably going to be Pitbull in my opinion. But if it goes past 1.5, I got Dan Ige stiffing this dude or just edging out a decision. So my pick is Dan Ige.
I would disagree right here. I'm probably just being super biased just because I believe fucking Pitbull was one of the best fighters in the world. But I think it's a mirror fight. Both fighters mostly box. Both fighters have good chins. Where I think the advantages for Pitbull is in the wrestling. I mean, Ige is not this world beater. He's 11-8 in the UFC. You know, he's not this crazy world beater. We've seen him lose to high level fighters multiple times. So I think if the opportunity is there for a Pitbull to jump Gilly, he will definitely fucking jump Gilly. We've seen him pull it off against fucking what's that fool's name? The fighter we saw in Long Beach.
McGee?
And McKee. Yeah, fucking. Anyways, fucking. And we seen him pull this shit off with the Gilly. He will fucking jump that shit. He has a nasty Gilly just like Figueiredo does. I would say he's very similar to Figgy. Big, powerful strikers with slick submissions. Yeah, we're gonna see if Pitbull still has it here. If he still has it, I think he beats Ige. If he doesn't, then he gets fucking mobbed here. But
I don't
I'm
trust
gonna take the risk. Huh?
I don't trust these Bellator champs.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the risk here. I mean, I might be giving a donation, but yeah, give me Pitbull, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
All right. Next up, we got Kevin Holland versus Slauson himself. I got Kevin Holland though. Yeah, Kevin Holland. I feel like he's just a better all around striker, and it's like it looks like he's kind of streaking. You know, they're both on 2-fight win streaks, but like I just feel like Rodriguez is kind of like his striking arsenal is very like just straight punches, and I feel like Kevin Holland's gonna be able to do it to him on the feet, and then if it goes to the mat, I think Kevin Holland has that significant ground game on him. Because like people don't like really know, but like Kevin Holland is pretty high level. He just messes around too much. So the only way I see him losing this if he's over there just fucking around. Because he has like sometimes he's on it, and then sometimes you can tell like he just showed up for a check. But if he shows up, even at 50%, I think he could beat Daniel.
Yeah, I mean, D-Rod is just he's just a boxer. Holland does have slick kicks. We've seen Ian Gary catch D-Rod with the head kick. I really like D-Rod, but his guy isn't spring chicken, bro. He's up there in age. He's shown flaws, holes in his game. This guy, he does have some power, but it's not this big power that'll hurt Holland bad. I think Holland is actually taking his career serious now. We've seen him talk about it multiple times in his recent interviews. And honestly, I believe him. I think Kevin Holland makes this look easy. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets him out of there in round 1. But we've seen him take his time sometimes. So, but yeah, Kevin Holland, I think he does fight smart. He probably hurts D-Rod on the feet, just like he did to Michael Chiesa, and he catches him with the darts when he tries to shoot for a takedown.
Little club and sub action.
Club and sub, there you go. But next up, we got Paulo Costa versus fucking Roman Kopylov. I really want to pick Costa. I just can't, bro. I just can't take this guy serious, bro. Like this guy doesn't take his own career serious. If you look at Kopilov's fight against Chris Curtis did have success putting the pressure on him. In Costa's prime, that was his whole game, putting the pressure on fighters. But can we trust him to fucking show up? No. He could have definitely beat Sean Strickland, but instead he was fucking putting himself against the cage, fucking throwing a couple punches at a time. It's like we just don't know which Costa's going to show up, and because of that reason, I think Kopylov is going to style on him. He's going to whip the kicks. He's going to kick the leg. It's probably going to be a very technical decision just because Costa doesn't show up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Henry on this one. I got Kopylov. It's really sad because I'm a big fan of Costa, and like me and Henry were there when Costa fought fucking Robert, and he hit him with that spin kick, and he almost killed him. But just like Henry said, like he's just not the same fighter. Ever since that Izzy fight, man, he's just not that dog anymore. You know, he just doesn't have that dog in him. And I feel like Kopylov could edge out the decision. Don't really see a knockout. If it is a knockout, it's gonna be by a head kick. Because is very heavy on the kicks. And I feel like this can go like a lot like the Izzy fight, where he's just chopping that lead leg, go low, then go high. Maybe catches him like that. But, you know, like Costa is durable. He's just not active. Doesn't really, besides his Twitter account, like, dude is irrelevant. He is funny on Twitter, like his social media, but that shit ain't going to help him in this fight. So, like, I have Kopylov by money line or late knockout.
Yeah, I mean, no bets for us here on this fight, I think. But honestly, it sounds like we're both going to be rooting for Costa, but
yeah,
I think we're destined to get let down in this fight.
Hopefully Costa wins.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, boys. This is what I'm talking about right here. Extremely biased. I'm going to say that up front. You guys probably know that already, but Dustin Poirier is my boy. He's my boy, Blue. I got Dustin Poirier by whatever the fuck he wants. Sprinkle, Dustin sub. I'm telling you right now, don't be silly. Fucking jump the gilly. No, but all seriousness, yeah, it's a tough fight to go off of just because, like, one of them is talking about retirement. Max Holloway's, like, on the hunt again. So, like, that's definitely something to worry about. And Henry made a good point. It is a 5-round fight. The cardio advantage does go to Max, but I feel like in this instance, like when somebody has your number, bro, somebody just has your number. I feel like this is definitely one of those instances where like Volkanovski just has the formula to beat Max, and I think Dustin has the formula to beat Max as well. He beat him early in his career. He beat him during the prime of his career, and he's gonna beat him again, in my opinion. Like it's gonna be a stand-up match, right? Dustin's very boxing heavy. Max is predominantly boxing, but he does throw the leg kicks. Dustin Poirier has a nasty calf kick, but I feel like when it comes to damage, because we all know damage is the number one criteria, right? I feel like just like the second fight, Max is gonna have the volume, but Dustin's gonna have the more power, and I feel like that's gonna be the story of the fight. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Like who knows? Like we might just see Max's chin is just not there anymore, and I feel like Dustin is definitely one person that's gonna test that shit. So I definitely have Max losing this fight. I got Dustin money line. I mean, we all know Dustin's gonna jump the Gilly, so you might as well sprinkle that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna agree here. I think both just the way both these fighters are, I think the best play is just take fight doesn't go the distance. I think they're gonna swing and they're gonna trade. But honestly, if you look at Max Holloway's fight, even against Justin Gaethje, I know he beat the fuck out of Gaethje, but there was a moment in that fight where Gaethje cracked him and it hurt him. Honestly, I feel like Max Holloway's chin is slowly deteriorating from all the wars, and Poirier's problem hasn't been that he's getting knocked out. Poirier's problem is that he can't be the fucking champion. He's running into his Dagestani killers and the Brazilian fucking nightmare Charles Oliveira. It's like he got knocked out by Gaethje by a surprise head kick. But honestly, that head kick would have knocked out anybody just the way it was set up. But if you look at all the previous fights, he's mostly beating everybody on the feet, and he's so slick with the boxing where I think he's gonna crack Holloway at one point. And I think he's gonna win by TKO. I think if Holloway wants to win, he's got to keep this at distance. Use kicks, teep kicks, calf kicks. We've seen him throw a lot more kicks lately in his fights, and I think if he sticks to the kick game, he could make it more competitive. But I think Dustin Poirier wins this one and he goes out on top. Allegedly, I think he's not going to retire. I think he's going to stay in and he's going to fight Elite Poirier.
Going for top Torio.
But we'll see though, man. It's going to be an incredible fight. And we would be safe to go to see if I get Dustin Poirier retire coming off a guillotine win.
Yeah, I mean, just like add on a little bit, like if it's a straight boxing match, obviously Dustin has the advantage. But I feel like if Max survives, maybe he could win the later rounds. But I feel like the first 2 rounds, if Max does not win those rounds, Dustin's probably gonna, Dustin's probably gonna edge him out. So I could see Dustin KO, Dustin sub, Dustin moneyline. Like that's why I said at the beginning of this breakdown, like Dustin by whatever he wants. But I will say if Dustin's going for the Gilly and he's just losing positions like that, I'm gonna be heated. I'm gonna be heated. So
his cardio's looked weak, man. So like, if he's going for this stuff and he's not successful with it, he will get tired. He tapped into Islam. Well, he lost the Islam fight because he got tired. So
that's all. Like but with that being said, if Max is like just relying on Dustin getting tired, yeah, he's gonna get chin, bro. Like he has to mix it up. If it's just straight boxing, yeah, Dustin's gonna light him up. He has to mix it up. He has to get Poirier tired. If he doesn't get Poirier tired, or like thinking of the takedown, Poirier's gonna find that raise and find that chin, bro. He's found that chin on every opponent. His kryptonite is getting his neck taken, bro. If Max is not gonna take his neck, if Max takes Dustin Poirier's neck, I am going to change my name to Maxi Pad on this fucking podcast. Okay, you guys heard it here. If Max wins by sub, Chato's going into retirement. Maxi Pad is my new name.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the odds are going on the Holloway side. So most of the money's coming on Holloway. You're getting Dustin Poirier at plus 120. It did open up as even money, but Poirier's plus 120 now. So, yeah. we'll just leave it at that. We're going to get into our bets here. We'll have Chato start off with the Around the World parlay. Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back to another Around the World parlay. My name is Chato, and I'm going to give you guys the best odds. This is the parlay where I pick 3 fighters from around the world. First fighter up, I got Gautier from Cameroon. He's fighting Valentin. Valentin's a fighter that came silver in the Tough House. He lost to Torrance Finney. Gautier is a 23-year-old phenom with power on both hands. And if you look at Valentin's last couple of fights, dude has been getting tagged up besides the Finney fight, obviously. But if you guys know the 23-year-old phenom, he's reckless, but in a good way. He's going to find that chin. He's going to find that chin early. Early. All right, next up, we have Dulatov. Islam Dulatov. He's fighting Adam Fugitt. Dulatov is from Germany, and Gautier is from Cameroon. Islam has the path to victory on the feet and on the ground. 7 wins by KO, 4 wins by sub. Adam Fugitt, he's super inconsistent. He wins one, loses one, wins one, loses one. By all means, he's not a bad fighter, but Islam has that path to victory wherever he wants to go. So I got Islam money line or Islam inside the distance for better odds. And last up, I got my boy Daniel Zellhuber from Mexico. I've seen this guy fight in person against Ribovics. Even though he lost that fight, dude is a dog. He's gonna style on the old man veteran Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson is not Ribovics. He is not a pressure fighter anymore. He never was. He's one round or bust. I have Zellhuber by late finish or Zellhuber by decision. All 3 fighters have a clear path to victory. Parlay those if you guys want to cash. This is the Round the World parlay. Last time we missed. We're coming back with a vengeance. Veretennikov locks out on the Around the World parlay.
All right. Next up, we got the Rhino Rush parlay. Last week we got peed on. Derek Lewis. Not only did he pee on us, he mooned us. He knocked out Dallas with Teixeira to demolish our bet. Unfortunate, but that's how we wait for you. Our mentality is we're going for guys that have the finishing upside. So with that said, we're gonna take Ryan Spann to knock out Lucas Brzeski. I don't think Brzeski's good, man. I don't think he's good. So Ryan Spann, he's either gonna knock him out, he's gonna submit him. I don't think it's gonna take very long. Ryan Spann round 1, but we're gonna take the money line for this parlay. And next up, we got Jimmy Crute beating up that bum, Marcin Prachnio. That dude's no good, bro. He's no good. Crute, he honestly could have won his last fight, but Bellato is a blockhead, bro. This guy is fucking. He has like the same shit that Bigfoot Silva has, bro. Ginormous head. So he was able to absorb the fucking damage that Jimmy Crute was putting his way. I don't think Prachnio has that in him. This guy's a quitter. He fucking tapped out to Modestus Bukauskas. Honestly, retire after that one, my boy. I think Jimmy Crute has all the passive victory here, whether he wants to take him down, ground and pound him, take him down, submit him. I think Jimmy Crute all day here. Parlay both Spann and Crute, and you get minus 103 odds. We missed last week because we got peed on. They ain't happening this time. So mash around the world. I mean, the Rhino Rush parlay, and let's cash it.
All right, guys. Another parlay from Veretennikov Locks. This is Bark Alley Bangers. Last week, we unfortunately we picked Cater, and we all know how that went off. But today we got an absolute banger for you. The odds are flipping in our favor. We got Dustin, the Diamond Poirier, in his final fight in the UFC. The odds are swaying towards Max, but I'm telling you guys right now, the definition of a dog is Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier is 2-0 against Max. Watch both fights. Dustin outclassed them, one by sub and one by clear decision. Dude has the advantage on the feet. Dude has the power advantage. I'm telling you right now, some people just have other people's numbers, right? Alex Pereira had Adesanya's number and then got caught. But Volkanovski has Volkanovski has Max's number, and Dustin Poirier has Max's number as well. I know this isn't a movie where like people ride off in the sunset, but style makes fights. The only way Dustin has been losing is if like he gets caught by head kick or gets subbed. Max does not throw head kicks, and Max is not going to take him down. So I got Dustin Poirier. We got Dustin Poirier money line. Dustin Poirier KO. Dustin Poirier sub. Dustin Poirier by whatever the fuck he wants. Dustin Poirier is going to bring us back. We're going to hit this parlay. Dustin Poirier plus money. I'm taking that any day of the week.
Yeah, just to add on to that, Dustin Poirier is not retiring because he's out of his prime. Dustin Poirier just fought for the belt one fight ago. And honestly, he put on a fucking incredible performance against Islam. This dude still has it. He's retiring because he knows his past title is it's gone. It's gone. Unless he knocks out Max Holloway and he decides to stay to fight into Poirier, which I don't think he does. But I think Dustin Poirier, he's 2-0 for a reason. He's more powerful. He's bigger. He's been fighting the top level guys for fucking his entire lightweight career. Max Holloway, he's 1-1 at 155. But this dude he's 33 years old, but fighting wise, he's probably 40. I think Dustin Poirier gets him out of there. Unfortunate, because I really do rock with Max Holloway, but somebody's got to lose, and I don't think it's Poirier here. I think he goes on top. He retires with the dub. Hopefully it's a gilly, but I think he's going to end up being a TKO round 4, round 5. So we're both on the Max. Don't forget Dustin Poirier side. Plus 120 odds, guys. Plus 120. We're cashing it.
And it's just getting steeper, guys. So you guys want to wait a little bit? Those embeddeds are coming out. Those breakdowns are coming out. A lot of people have Max. You guys could wait and buy high. I mean, buy low, cash high. I'm telling you guys right now. If you guys want a dog, you fucking found one. Dustin Poirier, buy whatever you want.
And for our final bet, we got our play of the week. Play of the week is where we both choose one fighter who we think they're going to win at all odds, at all costs. In this week's parlay, I am going with Vinicius Oliveira, lock dog, and we got Chato going with Big Mouth himself, Kevin Holland. I think both these fighters have clear passive victories in their fight. I think this is a coming out party for Oliveira, and Holland's going to prove to everyone that he's dead serious about being a contender at 170 and is beyond disrespectful to kill D-Rod after he beat the shit out of Vicente Luque. Holland's fighting back for some reason. Oliveira's fighting back for some reason. Both these fighters are going to prove that the matchmakers got it wrong here, and they both deserve top 10 fighters. So parlay in both, and you get plus 101 odds.
Plus 101 odds on 2 locks. I'm telling you, just like Henry said, each fighter has a path to victory. We're going to bounce back. We're going to cash for you guys. 2 gimme fights for the people that we think is going to win. I'm telling you, take out a loan, match it, thank us later.
100%. This breakdown went a little longer than we normally do, but it just because we're more passionate about these fights. We think we're going 4-0 on these parlays this week. I don't think any of them miss, honestly. All our fighters have clear passive victories. But yeah, we'll see how everything goes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this breakdown. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We got the Ultimate Fighter. We're getting to the semifinals, guys. We're finally going to get to semifinals for Ultimate Fighter. They're going to release the matchups. Depending on if they release all the matchups or not, we might break them down individually. We'll give our prediction for who's going to get to the finale. And yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So tomorrow we got the Ultimate Fighter recap, and then Sunday we got our event recap. I think we're going 4-0. We'll see who has better picks. Yeah,